The Jungle Book back in movie form. Could this remake do Disney's original picture and its source material justice?
And funny man Andy Samberg takes on the music world and a movie as ridiculous as its title, Pop Star Never Stop, Never Stopping. Here's VOD starts right now. Hello, welcome to Here is VOD. I'm Daniel Feingold.
And I'm Haley Wilgus. We're going to take you through this week's releases of on-demand movies with trailers, reviews, and more.
The more, of course, being our glowing personalities.
Depending on the day.
Well, let's begin with Now You See Me 2, the sequel to Now You See Me 1.
Which was actually just called Now You See Me, but either way, our four magicians are all back, but this time with a new enemy.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Horsemen.
The Horsemen. They robbed a bank in Paris from a stage in Las Vegas, but they left one man holding the bag. Me. Mark my words, you will get what's coming to you.
The Horsemen, where are they?
Yes, you were lured into a trap. And the only way out is through.
What do you want?
I'll revenge any wrongs done to him.
We're going to destroy him. Thanks for having us.
Let's go, let's go.
Ta-da! I hope you guys were paying attention. Want to know what all this has been leading to?
The greatest magic trick ever created.
I'm actually offended by how great the cast is.
Yeah, it's pretty stellar.
You got the four main characters, then you have Morgan Freeman, you have Mark Ruffalo, you have Daniel Radcliffe. How many Oscars are spread throughout that cast? I don't
Pretty
want to count.
good.
Well, both the first movie and this sequel did well at the box office, more so overseas than in North America, but impressive numbers nonetheless.
And that's despite some so-so reviews. The Seattle Times went for the pun by saying if you try to remember the movie after a few days of seeing it, you'll find that it's like magic and has disappeared. A lot of the criticism for Now You See Me 2 boiled down to it just not being very enjoyable and just kind of all over the place. Time Out New York called the plot incoherent.
There was plenty of positive reviews, though. For one, the Arizona Republic thought this was even better than the original. The Washington Post found it to be, quote, sinfully fun at times. Basically, it's not an Oscar winner, but it is entertaining.
The San Francisco Chronicle would agree, which says whether you like the movie will depend on whether you can suspend your disbelief.
We'll give this 3 out of 5 stars. You can check out Now You See Me 2 on demand. It is available now.
Well, next we have the popular romantic novel turned movie, Me Before You.
You're a big fan, we know that.
One of the best books I've ever read in my entire life.
Well, the movie stars Emilia Clarke from Game of Thrones, and let's cue the trailer before I get carried away with talking about Game of Thrones.
We've tried the chicken factory.
I'm still having nightmares about those giblets.
We've tried beautician.
Turns out hot wax is not my friend.
I'm running out of options for you here, Louisa.
Please, I'll take anything.
And this is new care and companionship for a disabled man.
Do you have any experience of caregiving?
I've never done it, but I'm sure I could learn.
Then let's go meet Will. Will, this is Louisa Clark. Nathan will talk you through Will's routines and equipment.
You don't have to talk across me, Mother. My brain isn't paralyzed. Yet.
Good morning. Oh, he hates me. Every time I speak, he looks at me like I'm stupid. To be fair, you are pretty stupid. Yeah, but he doesn't know that yet.
Interesting choice of footwear.
What do you mean by that?
They can't be from around here.
Why not?
This is the kind of place people come to when they got tired of actually living.
I'm happy here.
Yeah, well, you shouldn't be. You only get one life. It's actually your duty to live it as fully as possible. No, stay. Tell me something good.
When I was little, my favourite outfit was my bumblebee tights.
Bumblebee tights.
Black and yellow stripes.
Oh, dear God.
Didn't you ever love anything that much?
Yes.
Loving can hurt.
Please don't tell me you shaved off my eyebrows.
Either one.
Can I take you somewhere?
You are so going on a date with Will Trainer.
It's too booby.
Get the red dress out.
We keep this love.
I don't want to go in yet. I just want to be a man who's been to a concert with a girl in a red dress. A few minutes more.
Loving can heal.
I promised my parents 6 months, and that's what I've given them.
But that was before me.
I want him to live, but only if he wants to live.
I can't just let this happen.
You can't change who people are.
I mean, what can you do?
You love them.
And if you hurt me,
I don't want you to miss all the things that someone else could give you.
I can make you happy. I have become a whole new person because of you.
Do you know something, Clark? You are pretty much the only thing that makes me want to get up in the morning.
Wait for me to come home.
Well, that is certainly emotional just for a trailer.
Just imagine if you read the book.
And it's got to be a movie directly, I mean, I'm sure they're trying to go for more of an audience than just people who read the book.
Right,
but
definitely.
It's definitely for people who read the book.
Oh, yeah,
definitely.
for sure.
Well, there are two reviews in particular that I think we've got to mention because they may do the best in summing up the movie. The Chicago Reader says they wouldn't recommend this to anyone older than a high schooler. Haley may disagree, though. And well, the Associated Press, who didn't love the movie, said you'll probably cry anyways. So
no, not probably. You will. And if it's like the book, it'll be for hours and hours and hours. Well, no doubt this will pull at your heartstrings. And for the most part, critics meant that in a good way. While not everyone was sold on Emilia Clarke's performance here, she did get a fair share of praise. That includes from the New York Daily News, which says the film belongs to her.
We'll give Me Before You 3 stars. It's available on demand, and I know Haley recommends it.
Yes,
so.
highly. But read the book first and then see the movie. Yeah.
Fair enough. Well, now for something totally different, The Neon Demon, which comes to us from Nicholas Winding Refn, a director who does some pretty unique, kind of weird stuff. His previous work includes Drive, Bronson, and Only God Forgives.
In The Neon Demon, Elle Fanning stars as an aspiring model who comes to find out that business in LA will eat you alive.
I see 20 or 30 girls come in here every day. From small towns with big dreams. Some girls crack under the pressure. You're going to be great.
What's it feel like? You walk into a room. It's like in the middle of winter. You're the sun.
It's everything. You know what my mother used to call me? Dangerous. You're a dangerous girl. She was right. I am dangerous.
All right, so here's the deal, guys. You're either really going to like this one or really dislike it. It just has that certain Nicholas Winding Refn style that some people go for and others are just completely turned off by.
I can see that. RogerEbert.com found the movie more preposterous than satisfying, while the San Francisco Chronicle says it's all flash, little substance. On the complete opposite end of the spectrum, you have USA Today crediting the director's visuals and music choices for giving the movie a sinister feel, which we agree with, and the Los Angeles Times saying it is hypnotically beautiful.
Plus, Elle Fanning is supposed to be great in it. The Philadelphia Inquirer describes her performance as a heart-stopping star turn.
The New York Times calls The Neon Demon hot garbage. As we said, this is a pretty divisive movie in terms of how it's been received by critics and by viewers. Overall, though, it fared pretty well with critics, so we're going to give it 3 stars.
Well, still to come, a documentary that fans of Brian De Palma are not going to want to miss.
Plus, a look at something for the whole family. We'll go over The Jungle Book after the break.
I am the resident district manager on the FAU campus for Chartwell. Whenever I see Haley, I do not see a person with a disability. I see a person with extraordinary abilities. Haley is always smiling. She's always on time. She gives fantastic customer service and is always focused on any job that she's given.
Hi, this is Dan Marino. When your business recruits people with disabilities, everybody wins. To find out how, go to disabilitieswork.employflorida.com.
A message from the Pulaski Law Firm. For decades, many Americans working in the trades were exposed to environmental hazards without their knowledge. While the dangers of one such airborne threat, asbestos, have long been known, efforts were made to hide the risks from the public. The result? Thousands of cases of asbestos-induced mesothelioma. Those in the trades may have been harmed by hundreds of companies who produced asbestos-laden products. The U.S. Bankruptcy Court has established asbestos trusts with $30 billion in initial funding. You may be entitled to financial compensation without ever going to court. If you or someone you know has been diagnosed with mesothelioma, get the best care available. Then call us.
Call 800-279-1837.
For nearly 2 decades, we've been fighting for those harmed by asbestos. Act now. Call for a free consultation and see how we can help. Mesothelioma. Don't fight it alone.
Our featured film this week is the 2016 retelling of The Jungle Book.
And does it really need more of an introduction beyond that?